All right, well, Orioles fans, as you know, we like to take a walk down the line with our players from time to time. However, a man from the Pacific Northwest happened to bring the weather with him today. We're joined with Andrew Kittredge, so we're going to be down in the dugout instead. And I do want to start there because for you, born and raised pretty much just outside of Seattle, the Mariners took a chance on you. You decided to go to college instead. They come knocking again. Just take us through your life starting up in Washington.
Yeah, just Northwest kid, loved baseball, grew up kind of when Ken Griffey Jr. was at his peak, and that's really just how I got the love for the game. And then, yeah, I've been Northwest kid my whole life, but most of my professional career has been on the East Coast, so I've gotten used to the East Coast now.
So you guys still, you and your wife Toby, decided to make home. Is home still in Washington, like you said, even though you were with the Rays for so long?
Yep, Spokane, Washington. That's where I was born and raised. My wife grew up on the west side, just outside of Seattle. But we lived over there for 6 or 7 years, something like that, and then finally decided to move back to Spokane. So that's been home for 5 or 6 years now.
So take us through this, because we don't want to have any slander, but we've seen a lot of guys from similar areas who've ultimately gone to places like Phoenix, Arizona, because they like the warmth in the off season. What attracts you and keeps you guys calling it home?
I'm close with my family. I have a big family. You know, I know in the winter that's not the most ideal time to be there, but we just love it. That's what been home our whole lives, and I think just being so close with our family, that's where we want to be.
Right now, we've heard you're a big pizza guy, as you revealed to Orioles fans on the Chill. You've obviously done your share of travel. Where do you find the best pizza?
Well, New York style is the best. I mean, sorry, Chicago and Detroit and those others. I don't know. Probably New York. I mean, I think that's probably the best place to get New York style pizza. But yeah, and they're visiting Clubhouse there. They always bring out some good stuff.
All right, so take us through you and your wife and kids, just what the baseball routine looks like once Dad does have to go back to work.
It's definitely different. You know, I think off season is the time that we're really thankful for. I mean, it's the time that I get to actually spend consistently around my family. This being my oldest first year in kindergarten is a little different. So, you know, we had to map out some school schedule, you know, how much time he was going to miss. They're home right now finishing up school. I think he's got another week or two left. But yeah, it's definitely a challenge. But the times when they do get to be with me during the season is the best. I mean, I get to bring my boys into the clubhouse. They're kind of being raised at a baseball field, which is just, I know it's cool for us as parents, but I hope that that's memories that they'll, you know, get to live with for the rest of their lives.
All right, so we've seen some guys, their kids gravitate towards the game. Others are kind of more interested in doing their own thing. How are yours so far?
You asked me that question a year ago, I would have said my oldest has no interest in baseball. But someone gifted him some baseball cards for his birthday last summer, and that just flipped the switch. He's baseball everything now. That's all he wants to do. It's pretending to play baseball, playing baseball. So it was just cool to see, you know, my wife who played college softball, and I'm a baseball guy, you know, we always kind of just anticipated that they would like it or be interested, but you know, we didn't want to force it on him, and thankful that he finally came around.
Let's talk about the other family. It's your family here with the O's. You've been a part of some of the best bullpens in the country. What is the culture like out there in the outfield with these guys?
Well, being new, you know, I don't have a lot of you know, insight necessarily, but it's different in the sense, you know, we have more Latinos than I'm used to. You know, in the Rays, we didn't have as many in the bullpen, but that's been kind of a fun adjustment to make. Not necessarily an adjustment, but you know, just kind of some of the different personalities out there. It's been fun, but the talent out there is also a really fun group to be a part of. I mean, some of the arms we got are really impressive. I mean, 3 or 4 or 5 guys can hit triple digits. So, you know, from a competitiveness, it's a really good group, and hopefully we can, you know, just get some consistency and remain that, and be a good unit the rest of the way.
And we've heard no more mustaches.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably down. I think I got my one chance with my wife, but so yeah, no, probably no more mustaches. I'm gonna go with the beard again.
I think the numbers show for itself there. Again, guys, we're joined down in the dugout this time with Andrew Kittredge, going all the way from Washington across the country here with your Orioles.